Hello, my name is Slow Ninja and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to continue playing our Football Manager 2020 Ipswich Town Let's Play. So for today's episode we are playing against Peterborough away in the third round of the FA Cup. So yes, looking at our past games or the games which I've played since the last episode, things haven't been going very well, and as you may see up here, yep, we've dropped down to second place in League One because of some horrible a December which I kind of like to forget, to be brutally honest. It started so well with a 2-0 win at home against Wycombe Wanderers, with a weird first goal from Chambers, and when Norwood does fantastic here, chips it in, Jackson bang with the header, and it was looking so good. And when we got to Coventry was just a poor game. It was quite a poor game, to be brutally honest. Yeah, it's things starting Chambers, who was slightly injured, was a bad idea. So we gave away a penalty, which shouldn't have been a penalty in my eyes. And when our defence was all over the place, and yeah, got the two quick goals within 4 minutes, I think it was. But we came back, Andre Dossel, and I thought, go all out attack. But unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. So when we had to play Plymouth in the second round of the Lenzen.com trophy, in which we did win a very exciting game. As you see, we had a bit of a squad rotation. Just slightly load in the goals. Yeah, it was a very I mean, we did go 1-0 down, which I was very disappointed with. I mean, that was way too of an easy goal for Norris to score. But when I just changed it to make us more attacking, the results were we scored 3 goals within, it's been about 10 minutes. It was just nice to be on the front foot for a good while. We were just there. We were just dominating this game, I remember. And but when so going 4-1 up, I thought I'd do a couple of changes, rest some players, and somehow Plymouth made a comeback. And as I say, I wasn't very happy. I mean, I think their next goal was the pick of the goals, if I remember correctly. It was, you can't stop those type of goals. But yes, we gone through. We got through to the third round. So we are playing Gillingham at home for that game, and when we played who are now top place Bristol Rovers. I mean, Bristol Rovers, if you look at their schedule throughout December, didn't lose a game in December, and they haven't lost a game in the league since October. So it just shows how strong they were. But that was a horrible 2-1 defeat there at home. I don't know why we were playing our away kit. I don't understand why they weren't playing their away kit. It was really annoying. Yeah, it was just one of those games where we just looked rubbish. But this, we can get like the goal back, but we just can't seem to defend, and that was kind of a weird theme throughout these games. Like going forward, we were fantastic. I mean, yeah, poor defender. It's just been our defence which has been really letting us down for the last amount of games. So when somehow we got a 1-0 win away against Portsmouth, which I thought, right, this is going to be like a turning point of December. So I thought, all right, got the 1-0 win. With quite a nice goal. With Andre Dossel smacking it from a distance. Something which our midfields have been really lacking, just hitting it. But yeah, when we got done, when we where is it? We even played against Gillingham at home and we lost 3-2, which was another really disappointing game. I mean, look there, we scored the 92nd minute, but when they got the winning goal, 95th minute of extra time. So it was just sloppy defending once again, really. I mean, I took a deflection on the wall. You can't, stuff like that, you can't really blame the goalkeeper, but at the same time, I feel like you can. But when Luke Garbutt kind of got us back, and when it hit like the 92nd minute, I thought, yes, we're back in it, get a draw. And when Chambers, the Sports Watch, doesn't track back, and they score. And that was really frustrating. A really, really frustrating game. And when Lincoln 2-1 away, and this was a bit annoying because Norwood got injured. He's out for 3 to 5 weeks, our top goal scorer, and his stats are, because of his age, his stats may begin dropping down, which is scary. And he's been such our main striker up top, and losing him as well. And and I don't know what Hurley was doing here. Just switch on the ball, just kick it out. That's all you need to do. Got back in the late again in the 8th, and when they score, Hurley just had a very poor game. So, of course, for the next game, I swapped around and put Norris in goal, but didn't really make a difference. Not really, because we were still very, very poor at the back. I got an early goal, and I think that was a known goal, but no classness. Phillips getting the goal, but not just very annoying, really. And when, of course, enough of our big players, Luke Wolfenden got injured for 5 days to 2 weeks, which was a big, hefty blow for our defence. But when hopefully, with Judge hopefully coming back in 2 to 5 weeks, and when Norwood's coming back into 3 to 5 weeks, hopefully we get 2 of our main top players back, which will probably make the difference. So anyway, moving in against Peterborough away, I've put my faith back into Hurley in goal with Luke Garbutt. I always pronounce him as Nisnala, but I'm probably pronouncing it all wrong, so I do really apologise. With Chambers and Vincent Young, Scouse, Holmes and Bishop, Dobra, Keane and Jackson. So yep, let's jump straight into this game. I think we beat them 3-0 away earlier in the season, so that does give me some confidence, but with how the form's been recently, it's not been that good. And hopefully we can have another good cup run. Well, we got to the 3rd round, which at the end of the day, that's what the board wanted me to do. So if we went out now, it won't be the end of the world, but I just need to just begin playing basic football again. That's why I don't like the balls going back to the goalkeeper. Oh, that would have been the perfect start. Ah, he was onside. Oh, ref. West VAR. No, you need it. Oh. Even when the ball gets... Oh. Look, it's a free kick. Oh. It's offside, was it? It's another highlight for us in the... I was going to say an attacking position, but... Oh, don't let him run. Oh, that would have gone in. Chambers has been making quite a lot of mistakes at the back for us, and it's not enjoyable to watch your captain making these mistakes. Okay. Ah, should be burying it. Should be burying it. Oh, what's... This is just fame. Go on, Jackson. Don't... Had King coming in. Should have passed the King, really. Why can't we just get the cross in? Go on, Dobra. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. We hit the crossbar, and when their defender hits it against the post. Oh, Jackson. What was that? Maybe a potential of getting another striker on loan, maybe? Do something fancy. It's the FA Cup. So I've changed the tactics just a little bit, so we play just a little bit more wider with this formation because we were playing quite narrow. I thought maybe playing just a little bit wide would make a bit of a difference. Stobra. Just wasn't quick enough. But we have been dominating. Side shot, okay. Okay. Interesting. So that I'm not too sure. Why don't we never get in a good position where we can just pass it? Oh, really? We've been quite lucky with our... It seems to be that Peterborough's been the strong team towards the end of that half. And get angry with them. Not been happy. Of course, my best player has to get injured. Oh, that's close. Go on, Jackson. Oh, just a poor, very, very poor shooting, really. I think I'll take off Jackson. Let's swap them around, and also bring on Downs for who you can play. Oh, this once again is very. It's just more of poor, and just not playing well. I think we finally hit the rough patch of our season. Oh, well, hello. That was very out of the blue. What a strike there from Scoose. Wow, lovely goal. And Scoose finally turned up for the season. Shame we couldn't be doing that more this season. That would have been nice. Ah, I mean, just a sloppy goal. Can you play? No, you can't. If I just try something a little bit more different. Have some support for our wingers or for our fullbacks. Ah, that was soft, wasn't it? This goes to an extra game. I think I'll be quite annoyed. Oh, frustrating. Oh, we've done all 3 subs, haven't we? Alright. The fact that it's not our striker chasing him down, it's just a very. We can't even win a ball like that. That's a bit very annoying. I'll go on Edwards. Oh, save from the keeps. Yeah, this is. It's more frustration more than anything else. It's just our players aren't getting there, aren't being in there at the right time. Ah, somehow they have really dominated us this game. But somehow we're still plucking on. Ah, it's chances like that where you just got to bury them. Oh, that's where it should have been. Not the defender. Another wasted opportunity from us. This is going to go to a replay. I think it is. Ref. Why did you play there? Enough a frustrating game now. Just very, just more frustration and just more. It's just more. And who's how injured? When does that replay come into play? There. It's 3 home games in a row, which we kind of have to win. But these two. But know when to come back. You got Lincoln there. That's a home game. Just no fun when there's a good. That'll be great. Double header. Right there. If things stay how they are. It missed 2 home ups. So I think what I may do actually, if we don't win that replay, I'll probably go to this Oxford game here, which I know it's a long time away, but I feel like there's no real big. I know you've got Sunderland and like Peterborough again, etc. But you've got Lincoln there, but I feel like there's something about this Oxford game which has drawn me into it. So I think if we don't win that replay, this will become the next game on the channel. But if we do win the FA Cup replay, when of course the 4th round of the FA Cup will be the next game, and also depends on how well we get on. Because I guess if we go into, I guess it would be what round? Because you still have the Northern round, won't you? So I guess if we get into the quarterfinals, when what she says, when I think that if we get like a Chelsea, Spurs, or maybe even Arsenal again, and I may come back for that game, but I'm not 100% sure yet. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like or a comment. But until the next episode, see you later.